Everyone, so this is just a quick unboxing video of my new Louis Vuitton key holder in the fuchsia color. So I ordered it off of the Louis Vuitton website, and I ordered this on, I believe it was Tuesday, and it is now Friday. So it took exactly 3 business days to get here, and yeah, so that was pretty quick. So by the way, for those of you ordering in Canada, it arrived via UPS. Yeah, so that's that. And inside, what you will see is a little box. And at the bottom, I guess this is just the receipt, proof of purchase that they offer. Yep, so that's that. And here is what I purchased. So I'm trying to do this with one hand, so bear with me. And here it is. This is Louis Vuitton dust bag, and here it is. So here it is. This is the key holder. Now the reason I got this was because, of course, as you know, when you carry your keys around in your purse, they can easily do damage to any other wallets, your cell phones, whatever else you have in your purse, basically, that your keys can scratch up on, even the inside of your bag, depending on the material that it is. So I am famous for scratching my cell phone and the odd time wallets here and there. So I thought this would be a really good piece to have, because not only are you, it's an investment piece as well, but also you're protecting your other items as well that you purchase. So that's important too, because if you're like me, you want to preserve those items and yeah, basically keep them for as long as you can and in good condition as well, right? And also for resale value, you don't want to ever be reselling something that's all scratched up and doesn't look presentable, because in the end, the way you present the item that you're reselling, if you do choose to resell an item, will determine how much you make in return for that item. So I thought this would be a really good piece to add to my collection and to have. Asides the key holder, the only other Louis Vuitton piece that I have is the the toiletry pouch in it's the toiletry 26 pouch. And yeah, so this would be my second Louis Vuitton piece. And a lot of people are, I guess, getting the 6 key holder with the idea of putting, I guess, an identification card in here, or carrying some cash, or carrying credit cards, but I don't really intend on using it for that. I think I might use it for my Presto Pass, which I do take the train into the city, so that would be probably a good thing for me to carry in here. And aside that, I just plan on carrying my Presto Pass and my keys. I will not be carrying a credit card or a debit or piece of photo ID in here at all. I will continue to use my wallet for those items. And that's pretty much it. So I got the fuchsia color, and now I saw a lot of reviews where people said that the stamping wasn't quite clear, and yeah, so on mine it looks very clear, I must say, and I'm quite pleased with the stamping. And the reason, if you're curious why I got the fuchsia color, was because I know that a lot of people are going towards the rose ballerine color, but I find that a lot of the reviews that I watched, the inside of the key holder was really dirty over time, and I didn't want that, but at the same time I still wanted like a pop of color. So instead of going with just the traditional color, that's the brown on the inside, I decided to go with the fuchsia, because I figured you wouldn't see the dirt from the keys as much. So that would be a good thing. And at the same time, you had a little bit of color, which made the piece a little more interesting. So that's my reasoning for choosing the fuchsia color. And I was, though, very attracted to the rose ballerine, but for the fact that I didn't really like how dirty it looked on the inside, yeah, I decided to just go with this one, which was my original pick. And yeah, so this is the item, and that's the back of it. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought. I was debating on getting the 4 key holder, just because I thought to myself, do I have that many keys that I'll need to transfer over into this? And actually I do have quite a bit of keys, so I went with the 6, but now actually seeing it in person, it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. So I'm kind of glad that I did go with the 6 because it is the largest option at this point. And so if I need the extra key holders, or little, yeah, the little key holders here, then I have the option of having them. And yeah, now I know this top part, if you push both sides in, you should be able to slide this in and out. And I'm trying to do this with one hand, so I'm just going to set the phone down for just 1 minute. And so, so I was saying that you have to press both sides, but you have to press them in and then also push them down a little bit in order for the bar to slide out, which I haven't seen in any of the review videos. They usually say just push both sides in and slide it out, but I had to actually push them both in and then push down and then slide it out. So just a little tip of advice there. So I'm going to begin putting my keys in to each key holder, and once I've set that all up, I will show you what it looks like with my keys on there, okay? Okay, so I've just finished putting in my keys, and I actually removed 2 of the little key holders because I don't think I'll be needing those, and I'll explain why unless I get more keys eventually. But I've set it up where I have 2 keys for my front door and 2 keys for the back door, and then I have just some other keys here. So I like to group them just because it's a little easier for me to find them versus separating them. So at least I'll know front door, back door, and then other keys that I need. And then back here, you'll see I have attached my Air Miles points little card, I guess. So I'll keep that in here just because I'm already used to carrying it on my other key holder. So it's useful to have this just when you don't have your wallet handy, or if the closest thing you have is like your keys, so you might reach out for this more quickly than you would to go searching through your wallet for your points card. So yeah, anyways, so that's on there. So I've put 2 keys per keyhole, or per link, I guess is the more appropriate word. So altogether I have 6 keys on in here, and yeah, and my little points card. So I will close it up now to show you. Let's just see here. And that's perfect. And you can see that there's still quite some room. You can see towards the end there. Here, that's probably better. And yeah, it's not bulky. It's not too tight or straining on the canvas. So that worked out just great. And if I ever do need these little links, I guess I can add them back on and use them for other keys or for other things that I might want to attach on there. A lot of people have mentioned that they put their car keys in here, or their fob or whatever it is, and it's a little bulky and hard. I would see why. It's not too roomy, and I don't want it to look too bulky either anyways. And on top of that, I don't have any car keys to put in here, so that works out just great for me. And like I said, I'm really happy that I actually ended up going with the bigger one, because it is not as big as it appears once you're actually holding it. If I put my palm out, I don't really have big hands, but that's how small it actually is. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or you have any comments, please leave them in the bottom bar below. And yeah, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have regarding the item. I hope to do an update video maybe like in 6 months time, just to show how the product is keeping up, and then maybe in a year's time to see the 1 year later review on this item. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.